Hello and welcome back to Toffee TV. This is my instant match reaction from Everton 3, Crystal Palace 1. Finally a result in which we can all smile about again. Just in terms of the lineup, he went with Mangala and Keane at the back alongside Martina, who's been the regular left back while Leighton Baines has been out injured, and Sam Allardyce decided not to sign a left back during the January transfer window, but what can you do? Then on the opposite side we had our man James Coleman, which was lovely to see him back playing again. And then moving into midfield, Tom Davies got a start beside Rooney and Ghana. So it meant that Ghana and Rooney could operate in the middle and let Davies almost have like a number 10 role pretty much, and attack from the middle, which I think Allardyce has finally addressed, that we need to start making runs forward, and the only player that seems to be doing that from midfield or going forward is actually Tom Davies. So it was nice to see him get a start, and as well as that then we had Walcott, Sigurdsson and Niasse up top again. Just in terms of the first half, I thought we were lucky not to concede. I thought Pickford kept us in the game for most parts of the game, and then although we did have a few chances ourselves, but I thought we were lucky to not concede. I don't know what Mangala was doing for that back pass. I have no idea what he was doing, but we got out of jail, thankfully enough. In the second half then, James Coleman was replaced by John Joe Kenny, and then he seemed to actually be linking up quite well with Theo Walcott in the second half. As well as that then, we obviously weren't waiting too long for the goal. Sigurdsson's goal, a nice long ball up by Jordan Pickford, and Niasse of all people, who I slated last week on my match reaction against Arsenal for doing nothing, actually held up the ball, brought Sigurdsson into play, and bam, Sigurdsson does what he does best, and that's score from outside the box and gives the keeper no chance, and we're 1-0 up. I thought the goal was very route one, so to speak, but Pickford's been getting a lot of stick recently about his accuracy of his passing and his kick out and stuff, which I don't really care. Once he's not conceding any goals, he can do what he wants. So yeah, we're 1-0 up and starting to look confident at Goodison, which is always a pretty sight. Then we got into it, we go 2-0 up. Some good play by Martina, crosses the ball over to Niasse, and as usual with Niasse, he makes goals look so awkward. He scores a header, but it's the most awkward header you've ever seen. It's a weird one with Niasse. I'm not sold on completely. He's probably the worst of our strikers, but he's our biggest goal threat. It's a weird one. Like, he's just, the only thing he can do really is score goals. So I suppose it's not a bad thing, but he's just, if you want the player to come on and win your game, he's not that player, but he'll do against the likes of Crystal Palace. Today's game was massive to get a result as well, so you have to say credit where credit's due in terms of Niasse's performance. Another person who had a great performance and capped it off with the third goal was Tom Davies. I thought it would be really justified his place in the starting lineup. I thought when he came on against Arsenal last week, he was our best player on the pitch, and he came in, started and scored a goal now today. So it's refreshing to see Tom come back in. Hopefully he can show kind of similar form to what he did on the second half of last season as well, which would be really nice to see. Just in terms of their goal, I mean, we were coasting at that stage. I don't think we were playing some nice football. I mean, Kenny and Walcott were linking up quite well on the right, unlike a few weeks ago, and they just played together. So they seem to be working on that quite well, which is nice to see. I thought John Joe, when he came in, played quite well. So be interested to see now what the extent, if James is injured badly or what's going on there. I didn't hear what happened to him, but I think in terms of John Joe Kenny, he didn't do himself any harm in terms of if we're going to be playing next week and he's going to be getting a run. He didn't do himself any harm at all when he came on. I thought he played very well. So did most of the team. Ashley Williams came on from Mangala, who I think is brutal. I'm not a fan of Mangala. I think he got out of jail in the first half, and then I think he just didn't really fancy it too much and went off with an injury. I know it did look quite bad in the replay, but I thought he could have played on. Just in terms of their goal, yeah, they got a penalty from Ashley Williams handball. I don't think there was much Ashley could do really about it. It was quite literally just right at him, so I don't think there was much he could have done about it. But so Miljevic, I'm going to give that one a go. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments with his name, but he steps up and takes the penalty and scores and makes it 3-1. I thought Palace did deserve a goal. It was a consolation goal, obviously, but they were worthy of their goal. I thought Pickford got us out of jail a couple of times, especially in the second half. He made a great save from their striker, pushed it out for a corner. Apologies about my voice, I've been sick the last week, so I'm still nursing that. So so we go on, we win 3-1. And I think it'd be these type of games, the likes of the Palace and stuff like that, we need to keep winning at home to get our points up, and we can just relax. And then maybe he might start bringing some players in that haven't been given a chance, like maybe Davy Classen or something like that. They might start bringing him in and giving him a proper run in the team in Premier League games, because it's been very unfair how he's been treated in my eyes. But I'm not the one training him day in day out to see what he's doing, so it's just one of them. Hopefully he can get in, and we can see the player that was captain Ajax to the Europa League final last year, because reports out of Holland is that he is absolutely amazing. So it'd be lovely to see him come in and freshen things up, because we had Schneiderlin come on for the last 10 minutes, and realistically he didn't do anything, he didn't offer anything. Everything was sideways and backwards as usual with him. So it'd be interesting to see, but it's definitely this is definitely a positive video, unlike last week where it was very negative. But we need to be shown more. Like, we're beating teams like Palace 3-1 and going out and getting hammered 5-1 against Arsenal. So I think if we can go on a bit of an unbeaten run now, and get the likes of Walcott and all fresh, keep coming in, then we should really see a different Everton side in the second half of this season from Christmas onwards. But that's been my instant match reaction. So check out Ped's instant match reaction and Baz's. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to see more of my videos, head on over to Irish Football Fan TV, which is my YouTube channel. And we welcome all Evertonians, or whoever you support. Just come over, give it a subscribe. Why not? Thank you very much for watching Toffee TV. Have a great